What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven, and on this 7th adventure number 9 I am alone in Saint Donat because I really want to explore Saint Donat in depth, because I came here a couple of times in the past and it was only for off-roading, because this is what Saint Donat is all about. It's a very popular destination for off-road recreation. There's a lot of trail here, but today my goal is to explore more in depth Saint Donat, to try to find some hidden camp spot. And right off the bat, I just 10 minutes ago get off of pavement and I found a really big sand pit, but there was already a tent, so I didn't really stop. And now I just found this little camp spot on, it's not a lake, it's like a beaver pond, and I just stopped. And there you can see the Jeep on the back, and there's a fire ring over there. So I'm gonna get off of this little overgrown trail and gonna start to explore a little bit more. Looks like there's a riverside camp spot right there, but there's already somebody. Well, this one is a pretty good one as well, but this year we had almost no rain and we had really hot weather, so the water level is pretty low everywhere, so it's changed the scenery for the most place. There's absolutely no trash here. I'm pretty surprised and I'm glad to see this. Wow. Found this spot, but not really interesting. Big rocky ground. Just off the road. Oh. Well, that's probably a great shot, but I had to walk in the water. I found a lot of spot right here, but the better looking one was the pink one right here, but they were all taken. It's really the worst time of the year to explore some popular destination. Okay. Just found this pretty great spot on this really rough trail, and I don't say that often, but this is not a really good spot for a tent because it's really not flat and there's a lot of rock. But it's a really great spot for a rooftop tent. There's a pretty decent view. Don't really see it on camera probably, but we can see the lake down there really far away, the mountain on the back. Really nice. Well, this is just the iPhone, but it doesn't give it justice. But the view here is incredible. There's the mountain in the back there. You can see the big lake, probably not seen on the iPhone, pretty far away. But wow, it's beautiful out here. Really rough to get on this top of this trail, but there's two pretty nice camp spots. But like I said earlier, no good for ground tent because look at the rock on the ground. So this was just a little branch that goes off of the trail that goes to Senel Mountain. So now I'm making my way down this branch and it's really rough. Then I'm going back on the main trail that goes up to Senel Mountain. I'm curious to see the view up there, and there's probably a clearing to camp there. I'm not gonna camp there tonight, but I want to check it out. I've never been there before, so. Well, I'm on top of Senel, and there's absolutely nothing here. Not worth it at all. There's a fire ring over there, but no. This lakeside camp spot is just perfect. I knew it was here. This is probably the main reason why I was tempted to came back in St. Donat to explore more. Because the thing is that about 2 weeks ago we had a really quick trip, just one night, and we decided to came here at St. Donat because it's not far from home. And then I was looking at the map and I saw this little trail that goes to a little lake, so I thought there's probably something there, because in this area there's not a lot of lake. So we just packed the Jeep, we came, and boom, we found this, what I think it's probably the best camp spot in the area. I still have some place to explore, but I can't believe that I could find something better. It's just a perfect little spot. There's nothing else around this little lake, so I'm completely alone here. On this trip, as you might notice on my roof rack, I bring my Gazelle T4 tent, which I bought a really long time ago, but I never try it. Last time we came here, we had my Coleman 6-person tent because we were all the family, but now I'm alone, so I thought it's the perfect time to give it a try. So I'm gonna set up camp right now, and then a little rum and coke gonna be pretty a good idea. Let's do this. I just set up camp, and okay, this tent is just amazing. Seriously, I can't believe it's the first time that I try it. Just by touching it, you feel how strong it is. It's very high quality.
This is so peaceful. It's important to take some times like this alone to just sit down and relax and think about many different things about life. After a long day of exploring, I took that time to myself. But it took no longer that I was already missing what is the most important thing to me, my family.
Good morning, 8:30. I'm still in bed. I got to get out. I'm finally out of bed. I'm about to get breakfast. Man, I love this Gazelle tent. I really love the open skies and all the window. The champion breakfast. I just take down the Gazelle tent and I'm pretty impressed. The setup time, it's almost the same as my Coleman, but to put it down, I think this is faster, and I really like that. There's only one thing that I don't really like about the Gazelle is that it's really long. I mean, my Coleman, it's a bigger tent, and when it's packed up, it's smaller than that. So this just took a lot of space. But other than that, Really like the gazelle. And I'm not sponsored, by the way, but I highly recommend this tent. And the bag is big enough, you don't struggle to put it back inside. Love it. That's it. So as you can see, here's the gazelle and here's my Coleman, and the Coleman ends up here, and if I make a line like this, it's about more than a feet longer. I'm out, but the plan has changed. I'm finally able to go see my family, so I'm gonna explore the second part of Saint Donat in another part. So I'll probably do another video later of the part 2 of Saint Donat, because I prefer to go see my family today and doing this another time. So
I thought it was the end of this adventure, but it was not. Me and Melanie decided to go into Rouge Matawin Wildlife Preserve to have another camping night with the kids. And I'm glad we did this, because look at that. You have to be lucky to see a moose, but to see a male big buck moose like this one, you have to be extremely lucky. The goal was to go to this perfect camp spot that we found, me and my brother, on 7A7. But unfortunately, this spot was taken. So we had no choice to explore a little bit to try to find a camp spot for the night. And I was a little bit happy about that, because you know that I love to explore. It took no longer that we found that perfect camp spot, a lakeside one with a little private beach. It was perfect to take a swim, play in the sand with the kids, and all this kind of stuff. The only thing we have to do is to improve this fire pit by adding some rock around it to create a beautiful fire ring. And now that spot was perfect. This kind of moment, it's exactly why we're doing this. This is so peaceful. We had such a great time again in Rouge Matawin Wildlife Preserve, and I can't wait to go back. As usual, thank you for watching, and see you on the next adventure.